Hey, you guys. How are you? Can you hear me okay? It's so weird. I have a new mic and it's loud in my ears. Thank you so much, Peggy, first of all. She did so much. You guys, I mean, even these are from her. This this one, this. Hi, Judy. Hi, Kathy. Meredith. Good luck with the interview. So, hi, Monique. I'm sorry I missed your call. Kathy, that was the best message. I want to go to happy hour with you. Let's go. All right. So, you guys, should we start with a collective reading? Or if you have a question, jump in. I'm ready. I'm tuned up. We're blessed. Protective bubble is in the house. I promise you that. And if you really have a question where you want a yes or no answer, I've got something new. I'm a little skeptical. I think what I want to do, I want to tell you guys, thank you again. I can't say it enough. Peggy, you made it such a great day. It really, most people
Yeah.
die on my birthday, so it was exceptionally good.
Nobody died that day
That's when I
that I
get
know.
really triggered. I'm like, can we all just go away on my birthday so you'll be all right? Um, my son's girlfriend gave me these oracle deck, right? And it's a new moon. Well, technically the 24th. And as Peggy also noted, the sun is it's not only hot everywhere, but it's the electromagnetic frequencies are really hitting us, you guys. And there's a lot of transits with the sun. What do we say, Peggy? We've got um let me go one page back to my book of July. July has been something else. All right.
Mhm.
Welcome, you guys. If you're a Leo, happy birthday. I have a Leo moon, and the sun is sextiling Uranus and Gemini, and Venus is squaring Mars, and the sun is sextiling all of that. So it's truly a time. Well, let's see. I'm not done. The sun is trining Saturn and Aries. There's a lot of retrograde energy, which has just been a hot mess for me. But I got the mic working, and I have little cheers. Can you hear it? Did it clap?
It did. It was short, but it did.
Oh, it's trying, little soundboard. All right, but the sun is trining Neptune opposite Pluto. So I kind of feel like that. One day I'm like, ah, the next day I'm like, oh. I think that has a lot to do with the emotions, but it's really um we have Mercury retrograde in Leo where I think that lack of confidence can kick in. So just give it a kick in the butt and work on your confidence and whatever the new things are that you want. It's kicking Monique's behind. I need to turn the chat on. Um, yeah, it's kicking my butt too. But whatever it is that we're going after, we just have to really go for it. No more looking back, no more hem hawing around. This is definitely a turning point, no matter which way you look at the astrology.
Mhm.
Um, and I like, if you ever listen to Cam White, the astrologer, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Cam White. This new moon in Leo is a really good time, you guys, to plant seeds because by the next full moon in Leo, we're going to have Saturn conjoining Neptune, and that's 2026. So we need to think about seriously where do you want to be in 2026, which if you thought 2025 was wild, oh, Lordy. So really, what you want, you've got to do it now. The new you, the new normal, it's now. And just embody and visualize, those things that you want. So with that being said, Saturday's another vibe shift, you guys. We've got a Mercury Cazimi, and that Saturday should really, and we'll talk about it Friday, but that should really give you those aha moments of finalizing what this new normal is for you and what you want. Definitely. And then there's this new reading I can do for you guys if you really want a yes or no answer. Is that okay, Kate? Hi. Is that Anneal? Welcome in. Can't decide about your career. All right. Let me look at your numerology. Members go first. So, Anneal, I hope you're okay if I check with everybody. Anybody that is a member needs something? And especially a yes, no question, you guys. I'll try out my new little tool. And in fact, Anneal, I'm gonna put you right in here. Okay. All right. Okay. Am I saying your name right, Anneal? Thank you guys. Hey Peggy, did you have Ruby call me or did she do that on her own?
I think she did that on her own.
Isn't that so cute?
She does the birthday wishes for everybody, you know, and
Yeah, she's very organized.
very organized that way.
Oh, thanks, Anneal. You're a sound healer? I love that. You should email me. Let me put it up here. Um, I'd love to have you on the channel. Let's talk. Let me see. Do I have my email? Hold on. Everybody but me. Oh, here. Yeah, use this email. Reach out, Anneal, and I'd love to hear more about what you do. Do a little sound healing here. Wow, very spiritual person. Very spiritual person. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome. Let me see where you are this year too, because you're asking about your career. So I do a little numerology, you guys, and then likely cards or charms, depending on where my guides tell me to go. Is that right? Aw, okay. Okay. Um, Anil, I think you probably know about tarot. So I want you to know this is the hermit, and you're that kind of person that can really shine their inner light. I'm quite sure as a sound healer, you've done that work. And it's also the prophet, and that is your overall energy. Oh, really? You're in Finland. That's so cool. And from India. Um, we have Laura. She's not here, but I believe Peggy, I think she's from Finland as well. So, Anil, welcome in. I do numerology a little differently. So, and you have a 20 here. I want you to know that that is like backed by the power of God there, okay? But I'm taking it to a 2. This way, your overall life energy is a 9, and I'll read some of that to you, but you also have the high priestess in you twice. See that? So this is your life energy code, and very much an old soul. I don't know if you've done any past life regression, dreams, those kinds of things. I believe you were some type of warrior, nurse, soldier, hero. And you definitely have the Hierophant in you, which is the church. And I don't mean religion, I mean like the things that you hold very close and near and dear to your heart. You're very much a humanitarian, somebody that people go to all the time. This 5 is about past life connections. And I feel that whenever you meet somebody, you're and you get close to them, you feel that soulmate connection, the family connections or lack thereof. Um, I don't see your mom and dad in this too much, but I also want to read to you just a little bit, and we can always go deeper. Um, when you have the 9, it's one of the numbers that is a mirror number. So you also have the muse in you and the lover. And I bet you're super creative. Of course you are. You're a sound healer. So you can write this down, Anneal, or watch the replay. Your overall life energy code is 96252. And I just feel like maybe I met you in another life myself. You are such an old soul. I don't even know what to do with you. And I'm curious about your mom and dad. I'm curious if you feel like you came into this world with weights and issues. You don't even know where they came from, why they kind of haunt you. Any kind of feedback on that would be really cool. And I'm looking for my glasses and they're on my head. And there's a nail polish stain on the glasses. It's okay. All right. Some quick things. Oh, that's not what I want to read to you about the prophet. And I have so much to tell you, but this will give you a little bit of an idea. And I want you to understand the prophet and the hierophant have a similar energy that they kind of come with that and the two, this past life, um, many past lives, and a lot of wounds that you brought in, but in comes the wisdom and the healing. Yeah. Yes. I love that. I can't wait to wait, that's not a Neil, is it? That's a Neil. Yeah, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. That's a K. Yeah. I can't wait to talk to you more about that. You really are. But as far as just the prophet, that 9 there, the hermit comes to this life with an unhealed wounding from a past life. So does the 5, okay? In a sense. Thrown away before, the heart of the hermit feels orphan and is deeply sensitive to dismissal and feelings of rejection, cautious, trust issues, on guard and high alert for any hint of betrayal. If there is one, the hermit will disappear and cut ties forever. There is a depth to this beautiful, sensitive, wounded soul, and the energy leads to a path of healing, forgiveness, and leadership. There will be no judgment, but a deep brotherhood of recovery, kindness, and understanding. And if you come from a place of recovery, I think you'll really understand that as well. Now, this year that you're in uh, comes after a lot of soul searching. Um, a couple of years ago, I think you had a very, not only an awakening, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like an upgrade. And after that, finding your soul purpose, then you had to strike a balance last year. Now, this year, it's spiritual shedding. And let me see if this makes sense to you. Some of it may, some may not. I understand that. But the spiritual uh, shedding is about death and rebirth, restoration and balance, letting go of old behaviors, beliefs, and patterns that are self destructive, opportunity to heal issues regarding trust and caution, anger issues, but also healing that. Same with resentment, but healing. redirection of energy and feeling liberated, emotionally restored. Abandonment issues, you know, there's just something in there that you might feel a gap that you need to fill, but I think you're reaching that through your spiritual journey. Um, we don't need anything to fill the gap, right? We do that, and you have the ability to do that. There's a lot of duality within you, and you just stay balanced, and you're okay, and I feel like you move forward in that chariot, high priestess, Cancerian kinda energy. Now, in this spiritual shedding, it's also a re-examination of priorities in your life, re-examination of relationships in your life you trust, self-examination of emotional behavior, responses and triggers, loss. So there's been some death and rebirth type of thing. Confidence issues, trust issues. Now, the confidence issues can be highlighted right now through the Mercury retrograde in Leo. But now that we have the sun in Leo, I think that, we should all put a little smiley face on. You want to see my doodles? Um, and then Anneal, also control issues. And that can be where you're controlling something or something's controlling you. But at the same time, it's really a year of moving forward. Freedom, liberation. For some people, they go through a divorce. Yeah, right? I wouldn't know anything about that. Well, and sometimes we just gotta do baby steps. So you are able to start. You just have to find a balance. Love the doodles. Thank you, Monique. Let me pull a couple cards for you. What am I gonna use? This one. Um, I encourage you to start though. There's so many things. For example, in Finland. How do I explain this? My son is friends with a sound healer. So he happens to be in Miami, which I guess it doesn't matter where you are. I think it's really popular. So Anneal, maybe on your free time, you set up a group gathering, charge a little bit. I feel you're in a country that's very open to these things and very spiritual. and and start a little sound healing, workshops and meditations. This one included food, music, all things. It went on for a couple days, and I know it requires money to maybe rent the space, but there's ways around that. Was Anil still here? Thanks, Sudashna. Well, the guys really did it, but nobody invited me to do readings. I was a little like, what's that all about? Is Anil still here? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I would do some connecting locally in your community and just know people are really open to that. Yeah, because you're blocking it by, with fear. You feel like you're new and you maybe y- you're lacking a little confidence about it. Um, waxing gibbous. Okay. You're so welcome. Hold on a minute. See, you've got the Prince of Wands, like the Knight of Wands, where you're ready to go. You learned, you got the license. Now you got to do the work, but it's in reverse. So the waxing gibbous, we're coming on a new moon. So like plan for the next 30 days to start to reach out into the community. Once you just do sound healing in front of people, little by little, you'll be so excited about it. Because here you have temperance in reverse. It's like everything you need. It's everything you've been wishing for. I think you're just scared. We all have. Oof, I don't even like to go out, and I'm. I have a lot of anxiety, so going to a wellness fair and things freaks me out. So I'm glad I can help. It's an honor to read for you guys here. Um, but you have the 3 of Cups, and those are like little things to celebrate. And when I was going over my notes with Peggy and we were talking a little astrology, I was kind of late multitasking today. Um, I said something that Cam said stack the wins, so you just learned. So pat yourself on the back, stack those wins, reach out to the community. 3 of Pentacles, same thing. Same thing. Reach out to like-minded groups and people. 4 of Pentacles. I mean, normally I would say, well, I can see where you're withholding, like you're worried about how to balance all this out, keep the other job. But I just see the 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. There's people here to help you. So I would stop worrying about it. I think a lot of us are up in our mind a lot with Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Well, everything's in Gemini right now, causing a lot of thought. Have you been through some heartache recently? Because there's that. But it's looking good for work. You just got to reach out. What do we have here? Uh, Reach out, stay balanced, don't spin, and move forward. Hierophant. Um, did you go through a breakup a couple years ago? A year ago? 2 years ago? Anneal? Oh, okay. Oh my God. All right. Well, you're here in the reading. Maybe, I mean, oh, maybe you guys need to have a talk because that's part of this. There is a lack of communication between you and your significant other. So don't, you know, don't mess that up. Yeah. Waxing, there's something about the waxing gibbous moon for you. Okay. Yeah, I see the stress and I did feel like it was family related. So, and you carry a lot of responsibility for all of that, and you carry a lot of the burden of the family, um, probably from a long age. So there's just a lot of stress here, a lot of worry, but I think that if you just keep your job and little by little reach out to some people in the community, um, that this healing will come in because you are the Hierophant. These are soul connections, and it is your soul purpose. And this is it is a year of divorce, so don't do that. But you can feel much more like the new you when you start doing these things, this sound healing that you like. Yes. Yes. Let me read something to you about the Hierophant. I know I've got a lot of fives in my group here. Maybe this will make a little sense to you. And if you come back, which I invite you to come back, Anneal, because we can look at what I call a legacy reading, and we look at all the connections in your family, your wife, because you do have that 5 in you, this Hierophant, that really, really, connects you to people. The Hierophant leads us morally, the beliefs we hold close to our heart, the love we have for our family, our community, our work. This is the energy of the Hierophant, our devotion, our willingness to stand beside those who are suffering. See, this is you taking on all the stress. So I want you to just understand, maybe you picked this path, but I love that you're in sound healing because it'll help you help others too. Um, this is the time we spend just sitting with someone listening to their story of struggle. This is the grace of the priestess that dwells in all of us. The Hierophant reminds us of what is important. It's not our money, it's not our possessions, but the deep connection we have to each other and to humanity. There's a politician inside this servant, an advocate for what is good and righteous. And by politician, nothing political, but advocacy. That's such a wonderful way to look at it. I'm going to pull a Lunar Nomad Oracle card for you, and then I'll let you go. And if anyone dares ask a yes no question, I have a new reading. Or I might do charms. I think we should do charms. But familiar, the cat, which has to do with family, tapping into your you're tapping into your ancestors. It is about that cosmic connection, that strong intuition that you have. Um, yes, for a Heal the World tour. That's so big. That's a big, big goal. I love it. But I want you to and definitely keep it. Um, but break it down into little steps. Okay. And let me read, where is it? More to familiar with this magical cat to you. Because there's more here that I'm forgetting. I haven't seen familiar in a hot minute. Where is familiar? Here we are. Guardian, spirit, guide, protector, warning, shapeshifting. All right. So there's a couple things I want to tell you about this. The familiar is a special friend in your spirit circle. So I feel like you will be getting those downloads that you talked about during your meditations. Spirit, animal guides, your archangels. She's your closest guardian and speaks to you through dreams and messages. She creates signs and synchronicities and finds ways to lead you deeper down the path to discovering goodness. She can travel between worlds and manifest in other physical forms to truly show you the right direction to go. Um, let's see. Hold on. There's so much. When the familiar appears, look for signs and confirmation. So, when you ask about your job and career, I think this is your sign, you know? Loving forces are always guiding you along your path. Be open and receptive to their love and direction. They can only come when you are ready. They never force anything upon you. They just offer gentle nudges so you can discover your own sense of direction. So see, this is your sign if you've been looking for it. And just take it step by step. And you've got to find a way to balance all of this out. And in a year of spiritual shedding, it's a good time to do it. You've got to let go of some things. How do I get rid of the comment? I don't want to get rid of it. Here we go. Okay. Um, one more thing, and then I'll move on. The familiar can come in any form that seems appropriate to you. So it could be a spirit animal, spirit guide, all those things I talked about. And they're here to help you feel safe, comfortable, and relatable to you. If you're lost, ask for help, notice what catches your attention. All you have to do is ask for confirmation and you'll get it. Songs on the radio, signs on the streets, dreams, those chance encounters. The familiar is a reminder that we are all strands in the vast web of the cosmos, and everything is interconnected. If you pull at the thread, you discover more. So I think that's really a good sign for you. And it's so nice to meet you. I hope you will come back. Um, Sounds positive. You just got to find a way to balance it out and reach out to the community and start doing workshops in your area. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting. Let me look and see what's going on there in the chat. How's everybody doing? What else can I tell you about my birthday? It was fantastic. Let's see.
What did
Sudashna.
you have for What did you have for dinner for your birthday?
Oh,
Did you go?
Olivia made, it's called baked sushi. It has salmon, crab, and then rice and seaweed and cream cheese. Oh, you're so welcome. Anneal, it's great to meet you. Thank you for being here. It was Friday. I didn't make Kathy, thank you. I did. Um, Part of the reason I didn't make the live is because my son set up a little surprise lunch with my other daughter, who her mom died in 2019, and I saw that baby being born. I love that girl. And so I had to go see her. Leave it to these kids. Thank you. But it was fun, and she gave me a really adorable, succulent planter thingy. What else happened? I don't know. I'll let you know. It's coming to me. Lots of good things, beautiful things. Okay.
A lot of surprise messages throughout the day.
I know. You guys. I was overwhelmed. Thank you, Meredith. So, um, let's pull a card for Meredith getting her new job. Oracle of the Seven Energies, right? Is that okay with you, Meredith? Do I have a permission? It'll be like an affirmation, I think. This cards fly everywhere. Of course, I want your permission. Oh, you guys, also, I did set up the Zoom for this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern time, so we can get on Zoom and hang out. So if any of you want to become a member, you can come on in. I think, Peggy, this will be the last month, or I don't know, where we do like all levels. We'll see. We'll
Okay.
see. I don't know. Thinking about it. We'll see. Okay. Beautiful uncaging 14, which is a 5, which is a good soul purpose plan. Ooh, Kathy, you too. Well, let's pull one for you. And I keep saying that there's like new love coming in for you girls, and it pops up all the time. But this is just really about, I think, a change, and it's good, and it's sparkly, and I love it. Of course, you look at the book and you're like, what? A prison of guilt. Isn't that interesting? See, I tell you about fives. You think they're all shiny, but there's like, oh, so no guilt. No guilt about moving on to new and better things. That being said, let's go back. A need for self inventory, rigorous honesty, accountability, making amends. Well, I'm going to tell you guys, like I was saying in the beginning, radical accountability about being the new you, and you guys are doing it. This is I feel this is positive. And, if you need to make amends about anything, this is a sign to do that. The rigorous honesty, a good question to ask yourself now is why the guilt is there. You might be taking on a burden that is not even yours to carry. Pay attention, take action, uncage yourself from a prison of your own making. Meredith, does that resonate with you at all? I mean, I probably not. I'm curious what you think. Do you still feel a little challenged about leaving? Looking to see what she says. Okay. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. So I think maybe it's just another indication of like you just have to go do. Yeah. Aw, they're gonna understand. And see, I was like, it's a 5. Like there's a soul connection to these people, but you're on your soul path. So definitely no guilt. I don't know if that relates to Kathy, but sometimes we can piggyback on readings. Let me see what I get for Kathy. I have your permission, right, Kathy? See what we get for you. That's kind of wild, isn't it, Meredith, that that will come up again? Aw. Well, once you know, you'll once you get the final decision, you'll be able to have closure with everybody. They're gonna have a party for you, and you won't feel so bad. You're so sweet. I can see how much you care. Keeps coming up. What does this guy want right here? A grand symphony, 27-9. So endings and like really beautiful things coming in. Not, is it a nonprofit? Yeah, I love you for that. I forget what you do. Is it a nonprofit? No. Are are you gonna be in an orchestra? in or in a band? I don't know. Okay. I don't know why I felt like it was a nonprofit. That's so weird. Okay, so 27. Let me see what this has to surprise me. Inclusivity, being a part of the whole, removing bias, seeing the interconnectedness of all, knowing that everything you do has a consequence, unity of consciousness, the end of division. I love that. You're being invited to step back and see the bigger picture until your individual part of the world stage disappears and blends with the glory of all life. It's true that who you are and what you do counts in far reaching ways. Consider this though when you listen to music, it's the whole, not any single note on its own that makes the song come alive. Who is Linda Garden Lady? Hello. Hi, Linda Garden Lady. Welcome in. I love your name. And what a beautiful card for you to see. A proctor job. Interesting. Interesting. Well, this card today wants you to ask something bigger. Can you put the principles and needs of the group above your own wants? This may have to do with a little something else, like the family. Can you fully embrace the concept of unity and diversity by celebrating all the notes in the symphony? If so, then you will indeed be wise, and whatever you're dreaming about will be fulfilled beyond your wildest hopes. It's time to do your part to sing in harmony with others, which makes sense, right? Stay in tune and learn the new harmonies and notes. Such sweetness will arise. However, I'm getting something about your family. I love that you love gardening. Me too. When you I don't know how to say your name. Namida. Hi, Namida. I hope I'm saying that right. Namidia. Namidia. Hang on, and I'll get to you. When will you meet your soulmate? Hmm. I'm gonna need your birth date. Your family's coming tomorrow and Thursday? Yeah, what's going on with the family? All good? Yeah, I know. I could feel it. I'm like, "What's up with the family?" Um, Namita, am I saying that right? Hold on. Hold your question for a minute. Um, well, Kathy, in general, I think this is good for the job and the family, but there's something that needs to be talked about the family. Everything's good? Oh, that's great. Well, okay, then that's good. Oh, Namira, you are? I'm sorry. Thank you. Namira, I'm sorry. I hope if you had a question, come back. I'll read for you in Zoom. What happened here? Come to the Zoom if you can. Saturday, 1 p.m. You're stressing? No, it's going to be beautiful, right? And I think it's good for the job too. The sun. Yeah, you need to act like a kid again. Play with the baby. Aw, Ace of Cups. Namira, okay. I'm sorry if I miss you. I'll be here Friday too. Knight of Wands. It's gonna be a blast. Let me see what the Knight of Wands is all about. Oh, well, you're stressing. It's gonna be good though. You might get some new news. I don't know. Maybe another invitation and you've never grown up. Okay, well, uh, Namira, I'm sorry. Did she have a question, Peggy, that I missed?
I didn't see a question from Namira.
Okay.
Sudashna does the
o-
question that was going to be answered Friday, but
Okay. Um, what was I saying about Kathy? Yeah, this just looks like so fun. And I think maybe there's some new um message, like maybe not another baby, but I don't know. Something good, like a little message, more fun, more babies, more weddings, something like that. Okay, Namira. Come Friday if you can. I'll make sure to get right to you. Um and you guys can come to the Zoom at any just become a member at any level. I mean, the highest level would be great, but I'm just kidding. You have a yes, no question? Okay. Um, interesting. I can do that for you. I think, okay. Well, Kathy, I can be wrong often. But yeah, maybe another little announcement. Have you been dating anybody? Because it could be that. Oh, Sudeshna. Are you meant to be together? Sudeshna. What am I gonna do with you, girl? What am I gonna do with you, girl? All right, I'm pulling out the pendulum for Sudeshna this time. Um, Sudeshna, whatever I say today, I want you to come back because I have these I have a new way. It's an ancient way of really getting a yes no answer for you guys. But I want to work with it a little bit more. Yeah, right? Yeah. Kathy, I'm a little hung up on this. I'm like waiting for you to go on a date. Lottery win coming for you. Well, maybe because your name is positivity, but no, I don't answer lottery questions. But I'm glad you're here. If you'd like to ask me something else, I will. But Sudeshna, I know this means a lot to you. Um, I've told you that Tath is really withdrawn. Has he reached out to you? I got to move these cards. Ta- was anybody ahead of Sudeshna? Thanks, Peggy. I've lost track. Am I
No,
okay? Okay.
no one really ahead of her.
Okay. All right. Not yet. Well, let's see if he's going to come around. I'll give you a yes, no. And if you want to come back for a different type of reading, maybe by Friday I can do it for you. And that'll really tell me a lot. But hold on. Let me think about you guys and move the mic here so I can. Yes. Okay. Um, I said something about his mom. Well, oh yeah, I remember. Hold on. Let me ask if he's gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna ask if he's gonna contact you for this time, okay? And then whether we get yes or no, I'm happy to check for you again, okay? And then I'm gonna move on. But Friday I can do something more extensive. I'm just gonna ask if he's gonna contact you, okay? No. Maybe not never, but not now, okay? Okay. I love you, Sudeshna. Don't worry. Come Friday and maybe I'll do this coin thing with you that's very interesting. Relationship problems. Well, winning the lottery would help that, wouldn't it? I'm a smart ass. Okay, Amy. And Amy, if you win the lottery, girl, hit me up. I never win at that stuff. Ever, ever, never. Ever, ever, never. Um, Jumping ahead of myself, right? 15. Yeah. Wow. Um, yeah. And you are definitely a natural born leader. So you go out, you make these things happen. Don't count on the lottery or anybody, okay, Amy? You got you've got the emperor in you and the empress, and you're very creative and you're very intuitive. You could be very controlling or you could be controlled. So I want you to stay balanced. You have a mirror number in you. Safety word. Safety words on dates. Yes, if that's what you're saying, Kathy, I'm all about that. But I don't date. You're being controlled. Oh, you're in a yeah, okay. So you're in a relationship right now, Amy? Okay. So you might want to give me your partner's dates. You're in a year of spiritual shedding also. Did you hear what I told Anneal? I'm happy to share it again with you. But this is a time where you may get rid of these relationships and this, being controlled and accepting it, those types of behaviors. This is a year where you really could want to put an end to that. Um and feel more free and liberated. It's a time when some people get divorced. Now, this is your life energy number, your main number. And then this is the code. And like I said, this is the emperor, the ruler. You have it twice, and the empress. Like you can plant the seeds of things and make it happen. This is the muse, the lovers. Think about the duality within you. You have kids, no, right? All right, but you undoubtedly will make some changes in your relationship, okay? And why not? There's things that if you feel controlled, that you need to talk about. It is such a retrograde time. We have 4 planets. Mercury in Leo, Linda, that is that right? Yeah, Linda. That is knocking some confidence down. Saturn is retrograde in Aries. What else do we have? Is Uranus retrograde in Gemini, and the 4th is probably Venus? I don't know. No, Venus is squaring Mars. It's kind of a shit show, honestly.
That's putting it mildly.
Yeah, it's not a good time to start new relationships. I mean, if you do, just little by little. Be really careful, y'all, with the job contracts. Make sure it's everything you want and the contract looks good and all that kind of stuff. Um,
Read the fine details.
yeah, just review things. Don't get divorced, but let's like review the situation. Yeah, Linda, you're right. You're right. Come back Friday. We'll talk a lot more about it. And the new moon coming up is in Leo too, right? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. New moon in Leo. So it really is just a time to be be the new, seriously, like don't Amy, with your relationship, make it the new you, like the new couple, you know? The new you, the new both of you. So you don't have to get divorced or you don't feel like you want to, like there's a lot that you need that you're changing. You want to throw me your husband's name or birth date? Yeah, I get that because I'm Cancer, Aquarius rising, so I'm worse. Um, Amy, throw me your husband's birthday. Hi, Lisa. Aw, she's my TikTok friend. I love you, girl. How have you been? Okay. Um, Peggy, Lisa and I do a lot with Lindsay. Lisa does too. Lisa, oh, this is a good time. Lisa, Peggy from Krista's shop. Well, really the whole group, right, has their Etsy shop. It's the Ninth Vibe, I think. Ninth Vibe Tribe or something. Um, she got me artwork from there. What else? Oh, I got these. Oh yeah, I mean just so many things. I got these dowsing rods from Lloyd. Lloyd makes these. How cool is that? Like, look, this. Ta-da, isn't it pretty? Wait, there's another. What else did I get, Peggy? Where is it?
Oh,
Oh,
the
this. Yeah, I this one and this one. I think this one, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so I'm delighted on so many things. Yes. Okay, so sorry, Amy, real quick. Let me look at your hubby here. Oh, 22. He's a master builder. Oh, wow. Very intuitive person. Okay. I don't know, Amy, if you've watched a lot of astrology, but you'll hear people talk about master number. Your husband has the master intuitive and the master builder. So he's very much an old soul. I know it is super gorgeous. These are really pretty. Let's all look at that while I talk. Oh, doo, doo, doo. This is also from Lindsay, by the way, Lisa. Um, so um, back to your husband, Amy. What I'm going to do is I take the master numbers down. Okay. So his overall energy is a 2, the high priestess. I mean, I'm telling you, old soul, right? You guys probably read each other's minds. You're very strong. I guess it's selenite. Linda, it's selenite. Your husband's code is 24691. So if you look at this, so this is his, and we match it to you, 24691. Do you see how much you guys have in common? The 6, the 9s, the 4s. So there is a power play here. There is a power play. I do think that you guys have a past life connection, very telepathic with each other. But there's definitely a power play. Is Amy still here? Did I lose Amy? Amy? Or to Amy? Oh, 10. Is she still here, Peggy? Oh, we got new people coming in. Lisa, thanks for bringing everybody in. You're so cool, babe. What is that? 9, 12, 13, 14, 16. Wow. Is that right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Yeah. So is Amy still here? Okay. You and your husband are both in a year of spiritual shedding. Um, so I wonder, how has 2025 been for you? Have you guys had a lot of loss? You know, I'm sorry if you have. I don't want to ask personal questions. You fight telepathically. I get it. I see it. You guys, yeah, you don't even have to use words. The kids aren't hearing it. You guys are all in your head. Definitely a power play. Um, uh, this fact that you're both in a year of spiritual shedding, no loss. Well, thank God. I think it's just a time where you are in your marriage, which given more time, and I don't want to take up everybody's time here. Come back. I'll do more. I'll save my notes. We need to see. Oh, what am I trying to say? I think maybe a couple of years ago, were there changes that you're adjusting from 2 years ago, Amy? God bless you if there's been no loss, no change. But that being said, I think it's a time where, oh, I know what I wanted to see when you got married, where you guys are. Looking at a synergy chart would be really cool too. But I would say that there's something you guys have to change about your relationship so you can stay together. You know, a couple years ago, maybe you went through the losses, if that's what you're saying yes to. Okay. But regardless, of whatever has happened. This is a time where you guys feel maybe feel disconnected and so forth, but you can heal all of that. Thank you guys for hitting the like. Um, I think it's a good time for you guys to sit down and just talk about what needs to change so you can move on and maybe not have such a power struggle all the time. No, right? And don't. Like, this is a year that could make or break you. And so I would use it as a time to really heal. Oh, man. You're not, you wouldn't be, this doesn't resonate with you, does it? Hmm. Hey, welcome in, you guys. I'm Elizabeth if you're new here. So, Amy, I don't know what you're fighting about, but you guys need to talk about it, have like radical honesty with each other. Okay? I think there's more to uncover here than meets the eye. You know what I mean? Like, I think you need to get out of your head and you guys need to start talking about it. Thank you, Peggy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I just got that there's some secrets. You know, I could be wrong, but I really encourage you guys to change the dynamics in your relationship. And I hope that helps. You guys are definitely connected, meant to be. Come back, we'll talk more about it. But, you know, life's too short to be in a power struggle in your mind. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. Um, and it's just a really important year for you guys to just get through it. Got to go having lunch with a friend. Thank you for being here. Come back. It's so nice to meet you, Linda. Lisa, I know you're good, but are you still here? Um, no. Can I call you Pinto? I love horses, so I want to call you Pinto. No, Pinto. Hey, I'm Elizabeth. You're new to me. Thank you. I love the positive vibe. Thank you, Amy. I got to make sure I write that down. High positivity.
I
Oh,
have
good,
everything
Lisa.
down for you.
What's that?
I've been writing all of the names down for you.
Oh, thank you. I think Lisa's bringing people in. Thank you, Lisa. You're so cool. Anna. Okay, Anna. What's up, girl? How are you? What do you need? Tell me your question. You want your numerology cards? Bye, Amy. Thank you for being here. Oh, okay, cool. Then she's probably done her numerology. I can pull cards if you have a question. Anna, that's my sister-in-law's name. Oh, yeah. When will you meet your soulmate? You know, that that's like wishing I had it. I mean, when am I going to meet mine? I have no idea. Let me see what I can tell you though. Let me come back. Anna, I got to come back to you. Okay, sure. Um, when will you meet my soulmate? Um, interesting. Okay. You have a very complicated code, which is neither good nor bad. You're just a beautiful, complex person. And I'm reading, this is Namida. Namida? Am I saying that right? Namida. And where did you say you're from? Are you in India, my love? And thank you for being here. You are, look how complicated you are. So there's a couple things I want you to pay attention to about your number. First of all, you're the chariot overall. You can do the impossible. You're an old soul. You're intuitive. Um, you need to be balanced to move forward. So let's talk about all these mirror numbers you have in you. The prophet and the muse, and you have that twice. Mirror, mirror on the wall, right? And here you have the magician and the butterfly. You're highly intuitive. You seriously come from the stars, as Lindsay would say. Monique, thank you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. And do you have a question, by the way? Thank you. I thought you were a member. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, because you must have renewed because I know I've seen you in that Zoom. Thank you so much. You're in Sri Lanka. God bless you. I hope things are well there. Um, Understand, like, you're super creative. I'm curious what you do, but you're complicated. So your soulmate is going to have all these numbers, right? And you have a tendency with that mirror energy to, I think, become a chameleon a lot of times. And oh, thank you. Thank you, Monique. This is Namira. I don't want to get confused with Anya, Sri Lanka. Let me see where you are this year. What do you do for work? Wow, everybody's in a spiritual year, 5, 6, 7. Spiritual shedding for you too. Um, I don't know if you heard that. Graphic design. Perfect. Like such a creative person. Um, the magician and the butterfly I want to read to you as well. Actually, I'm going to read the magician to you. What did I do with it? I'm reading out of the little book. Um, the magician is also the alchemist. You're a wizard, highly intuitive. You have the ability to read and scan the person standing in front of you and change according to what they think you might want to be. So that's why I want you to be careful about with all the mirroring that you stand in your truth and have good boundaries. Um, Watch out for addictions or people you might not only that you would have them, but you might attract people with addictions, if that makes any sense to you. But also understand there are times you feel invisible because most people are just not invested enough to pull you out of yourself. So, I mean, you're complicated, and sometimes you just kind of keep that all the layers within you to yourself. And when you want to meet your soulmate, I think it would be good if you could just open up more, get out more. Don't be too isolated because I think the last couple of years have been hard on you as well. And now you're coming into a time where you can feel more free and liberated. And next year will be about restoring even more balance. So if you do have any, um, toxic situations, relationships, behaviors. This is a really good year to put an end to that. And and then I think you'll be ready to meet this soul mate that you're asking about. And also understand your natural ability to change under the influence of other people. At times it feels like you lose yourself and you struggle in standing in your own power. So that's why I want to remind you about your boundaries. You're a pacifist. You don't like conflict or confrontation. If this does happen, you often just run. You come from the stars, highly creative. I mean, and that's just based on this. I'm not even talking about all the other numbers, but I can see you're such a powerhouse. And I love that you're in graphic design. It's perfect for you. I hope you do enjoy it. Um, but the fact that you're so intuitive and so different, so creative, you see the beauty and magic in everything, but you may feel like you've never really belonged. This has left you feeling misunderstood and lonely, perhaps. And there's a part of you that wants to be alone, yet there's another side that desperately wants to connect. See, that's something to understand when you do meet this soulmate. You might really want to connect, but you might push them away. So just having that knowledge, I think, is helpful. And there's a place for you here, but you must be willing to bring more of yourself to the people you love, even if it feels uncomfortable. Do it. So that's the best way for you to. You're going to manifest this person in your life, but you have to really open your heart up to do it. And with that being said, I'm going to pull some cards for you. You know what? I'm going to do a couple things. And that was Namira. Namira. I hope I'm saying it right. Namira. Namira. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So, is she still here? I hope you're still here. Oh, Monique. Okay, wait. Before you go, do you have a question? Because I'll call you. I'll call you with the answer. Thank you for Monique. Thank you for everything, and your birthday wishes and the membership and everything. Okay, you're still there. Well, I want you to. I can see where you've been through some endings, some heartache, made some decisions. But what I want you to know is this: in this spiritual year of shedding, you're really manifesting this person coming in. And again, I want you to be able to share more of yourself um, with the people you meet, because I think this person is coming in pretty soon. Let's see what the cards say. I'm going to do a timing spread for you. Did Monique have a question? I feel bad. I got to stick to my members rule. You guys all become a member so I don't get in trouble. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. 11, 12, 13. All right. So, Namibia, when I do this, I count 13 cards. If I don't get it in 13 cards, it's divine timing. But this is the time. This is the time for you to be the new you and bring open up to people even if it feels uncomfortable. And in the meantime, you have the star mother, and this is about really taking care of yourself, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, keep maintaining the boundaries when you meet new people so that you meet the right one, and understanding that your spirit guides and archangels are here to protect you until you find this person. But it is divine timing. It did not come out for me. But this is a year for you to really become the new you so that you can manifest that new person, which did come out in your cards. I hope that helps you. I'll save this in case you meet somebody. Well, they have to have a long energy code. Hi, Vicus. Welcome in. Lisa, did you bring a whole tribe over? God bless you. I'm glad I have my little notebook today. I'm cruising through. Okay, let me check with my members. Am I missing anybody? Even Peggy might have a question, right?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
You're so welcome. Namita, it's coming. Just a couple. Well, love you for that, Lisa. Thank you so much.
I think the
So,
next question was Anna, though.
oh, Anna, that's right. And then I've got to do Vicus. Let me write that down really quick while I see it. Anna. Yeah, I saved her back here. Okay. All right. I know, Lisa, I got to go back on TikTok, don't I? I miss you guys. No, I figured. Hi, Michael. I figured Ozzy was going to go. He went on a 22. 722. 749. What is that? He went on a 2-day. I know. Ozzy. I like me some Ozzy. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know, Michael. I did not know that. Yeah, Lisa, for sure. I got to come back. Every time I start, they start something new. Now, are they going to call it meta? Whatever. I'll come back. I'll come back. I miss everybody. Yeah. Well, that last little performance he did definitely was like a goodbye. Definitely. Anna, are you still here? Let me wait. Let me see if she is. You're my reporter, huh? Vicus, let me take a look at you. Let me know if Anna pops back in. Oh, what am I doing? Well, I can do it that way too.
Did Lisa have a question?
Likely not. Lisa's really intuitive and does exactly like we worked with Lindsay together, but I'm happy to pull cards for Lisa. She and I should just get online and do it together, right? On TikTok. Um, okay. You're my psychic, Michael. Oh, good to know. I didn't know that. Anna? Oh, look at you. Okay. Thank you. How, how did you know I was going live? Lisa. Okay, I'm not sure where Anna is. Okay, let me do Vicus real quick. 17, 23. Oh, 5. So Vicus, you're 5, 8, 6, 9, 9, 6. And if this is a spiritual year for you, it's crazy, right? We draw if I'm gonna flip out. 13, 14, 15. That's a 6. Close. That's emotional balance or restoration. Let me check. Emotional balance, I think. Yeah, emotional balance. Okay. Oh, Anna is still here. Okay. Okay, Vicus, hold on. I got you. Anna. Hold on one second. Making sure I'm getting this right. Yeah. Okay, Anna, let me see where you are this year and I'll explain everything to you. Have you had a reading by Lindsay or Lisa? Anna knows her code. Okay. But do you know what number she's most compatible with? Interesting question. Well, she's an empress. So Venus. That's an interesting question. Hmm. Well, Lisa, one thing I would say about her is she has the emperor and the empress within her, right? Yeah, okay. You and Lindsay or me and you or all of us? Um, most compatible with. The thing the big takeaway I have with Anna is the 5 and her that knowing of who she's compatible with. Maybe a healer, but I think more about her soul connections, her past life connections coming forward. And I feel like Anna is fine. Like she's very independent, it feels like. She can really create things, plant seeds, and make them happen. But when it comes to who she's most compatible with, obviously, probably somebody who isn't going to uh, try to control her, right? We don't want her involved with somebody who's super aggressive because then there's a power play. But the thing about her is this she's just going to know this person. Anna? I'm talking to Lisa and Anna at the same time. This Hierophant in you is all about soul connections, and I just think it's a knowing. I don't know that there's a number that you're super compatible with. And I'd also ask too, like what was going on when you were little? Um, was it good with your mom and dad, Anna? Or have you had to be the parent the whole time? Because if we take a look at that, I feel like you need somebody to nourish you once in a while. I mean, what's a good number that does that? Um, roller coaster ride. Okay. Yeah. So a number that would help you. I feel like, yeah, well, I mean, everybody but nobody? Yeah, you've been the parent too often, I can tell. So I feel like you need somebody to nurture you. Probably, uh, I'm feeling like a 2, that old soul, somebody a lot of times they're and I am a 2, and I'm very nurturing and I absorb everybody's energy and I'm except for my Leo moon, I'm typically not gonna boss you around. Hey, smelly hen. A Taurus. I agree. Yeah. A Taurus, somebody earthy, but I like her. I like it too for you. I like it too. I don't know, so Anna, bring me the guy's birth dates and but somebody that will take care of you. and nurture you. Let me pull some cards for you on that because enough of this. Kaylee, have I told you it just made my day? You've got that shirt. That's so awesome. I do have to change up the merch though. I did that so long ago. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, threes. I don't know though, Lisa. I feel like she needs somebody because she's so well, guys or girls, gender fluid. It's the energy. And when Lisa and Lindsay and all of us talk about these numbers, we're talking about the frequency and the energy that you roll in. And I'm serious, like you've had to be the parent. Everybody comes to you. I want to see you as somebody really nurturing. Um, that's a good leader. That's a good leader too, but has a little bit more empathy, you know? I'm curious what Lindsay would say. The Oracle's gift. Let me see what this has in store for you. You really have the ability to, looking at your numbers, to really plant seeds. So if this person needs to help you nourish those goals. So this person not only needs to have more empathy, um, but also be a leader, like a gentle leader that can be on the same page and walk with you. That's why I like the 11, the 2 for you. That's what I'm feeling. That's why I'm feeling the 2. Somebody that walks with you, you know? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see what this card has that I'm not seeing. Right? I understand that. Um, and it's good to know that I wonder what this card says. You have the gift though to do the follow-up. Sometimes it's our anxiety, that procrastination becomes a comfort zone. And this is a good year. Wait, what year did I say you were when? Did I even look? Hold on. Just try, the follow-up, the follow-through. I know for me with anxiety can feel like such a struggle, but if I just start little by little getting those things done, it happens. You're in a 7 year? She's in a 7 year. How many people have I had today that are in 7 years? So that's a time to really and this time of year, astrologically speaking, is a time for radical accountability, really understanding the good, the bad, the ugly in you and what you want the new you to be and go. Now that we're officially in Leo season, we have a lot of retrogrades happening. So before I say go, hold on a minute. Just take a deep breath and take baby steps forward. But this is a shift for you, Anna, where you I feel won't with the 5 in you also, you carry a lot of burden and weight that doesn't belong to you, maybe belongs to the family, all this parenting stuff, right? And this is a year for you to stop all that. What? You're a 7 in a 7 year? Everybody's in a 7 year today. That's so interesting. Okay, so Anna, let me read this to you because I think that there's a really good key message here. And it's a 37, so it reminds me of butterfly energy, okay, where you're going to in this spiritual year uh, become the new you, but also have an upgrade in your spiritual connections. Oh, Lisa, you okay? A lot of adjustment. Okay, the oracle's gift. Let's see what I'm missing here. Second sight, clairvoyance, seeing the future, fate as a future determined by the choices you make now. So this is really an important time for you to just come out of that cocoon and blossom like a butterfly, seeing the signs all around you, recognizing potentials versus absolute detri- determinism. Like exactly saying, I can start things, but I can't follow. I want you to say, I can start things and I'm going to follow through. Like just the negative self talk, I think, is a message here. And it's one I have to practice every day. And I want you to know, Anna, when we ask for a sign from the universe, we are essentially asking for divine guidance that we believe needs to come from a source outside of us. This is because we don't always trust our intuition, our ability to read between the lines and see beyond time and space. And maybe for you, you don't believe that you can really accomplish all the things you want to, but you can. You're a natural born leader, and I want you to remember that. And so we ask for signs and look for a mystical reassurance that our mundane lives don't seem to offer. However, an oracle simply provides an answer that is already inside of us. So this is something that it's that it's that knowing, right? Peggy, I always say it's the knowing. It's just that you know when you know. Oracles show up in a myriad of ways. Sometimes you see a billboard or hear a song, pull this card, right? And you get the exact message you need to support your choices or show you the way forward. Regardless of how the sign appears, an oracle is a reminder that you are part of this vast universe. You're a witness by the great mystery and loved and cared for. It's a reminder that life is magical and you are magical. Today, trust in your own capacity to know what is right, to tune into source, and also be able to read the signs reflecting what is true and real within you, the real new you. And I hope everybody resonates with that. Let this oracle give you the gift of knowing that you are indeed on the right track. Repeat the mantra: the light within me creates miracles in my life. The light within me creates miracles in my life. The magic is inside you, outside, all around and within you. That's so beautiful. Yeah, nines. I think endings and beginnings are interesting. There's nothing boring about it. So, Anna, I hope that's a good message for you. I do hope it helps. And it's so nice to meet you, Lisa. It's really cool for you to bring your friends in. It is. It's so pretty. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Peggy. That is perfect. Yeah. Um, and in going with who who is best for you, it's about you knowing what's best for you and then that you will resonate with that person. You're so welcome. Hey, is that Brina? A lot of new people coming in. I really appreciate it. It can be a rough one, Peggy, she says. Like it will end everything in life. Well, Lisa, we got to catch up. You're worrying me now. When are you going live on TikTok again? You gonna go live tonight? Brina, so Peggy, do I have a list still? Thank you. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. That's it. So whoever has a
Okay,
question,
Lisa, thank you so much for bringing in your friends. They're all so cool.
is
And how
so
cool we all know numerology. You're like, no, they're good. They just want to know this. You think, hi, Brina, how do you have a question? Lisa, what's your numerology again? I know there's a 4 in there. What's your code, Lisa? Aw, Kaylee, I love you. Do you have any questions? How was your trip? Do you have any questions? Thank you for being. Oh, Kaylee, you got. I hope you can come to the Zoom Saturday at 1. 585. Oh, that's right. That's right. Has life been okay for you, Lisa? The family, the kids? You were in Denver or Colorado? Really? I'm 718. Did you want me to do your numerology? And you're younger than I am. We're a year and like 2 days apart. Oh, really? All right, Kaylee, do you need hold on a second. Do you need a reading on that? Lisa, when do you go live again? Yes. Okay, okay, Kaylee. Sabrina, I got to read for Kaylee first. Okay, so hold on a second. So, um, you're not sure? Okay. Well, definitely, Lisa, definitely send me a link when you go live so I can maybe we can you might go later. Okay, I'll look for you. It's so awesome to see you today. Thank you for everything. Yeah, Brina, don't go away. What's your biggest obstacle? So, Kaylee, if you can come to the Zoom, I've got a really cool way to do a reading for you. It's long and I don't want to do it here, but let me see what I get for you. Um, I just got to figure out which deck I'll use. Biggest obstacle. Biggest obstacle. I don't know what it is with Fox Tarot today. Okay, Brina. It better not be communication. What year are you in? 2? Kaylee, just the year, what's your day and month and day? What year is she in? When will you get it? Viva. Hi, Viva. Hold on, I've got 2 ahead of you. And if I don't get, you just keep working on getting those jobs, you guys. Well, you're in a 4 year. I like that for you. It's empowerment. So this is the time for you to definitely seize that power, girl. And then next year will be about your soul's purpose. So maybe make it all line up now. Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks, Peggy. Lisa has a lot of cool people in her lives, and she's really good friends with a medium. His name is Chris, right? I think if Lisa's still here. Okay, Kaylee. The moon. What obstacles? What obstacles? Queen of Knives. Ace of Ace of Knives. Well, communication, Kaylee, is I'm not sure if I can share it on here. I can try. Oh, just put your handle if you can't. Oh, let me take that down. Sorry, guys. Um, so Kaylee, with all these retrogrades, communication is an issue right now. Misunderstandings, malicious gossip. Oh, it's Clive. Yes. Lots of good mediums. Yeah, Clive. He's the British guy, right? Very cool. Yes, you could be. Yeah, but I'm not done. That's what I want to tell you. Like you're kind of upside in your head a lot. Um, doing a little deep dive over here, you know. Yeah, Lisa, just put your handle because there's only a few of us that use TikTok, so we'll find you. Plus, I'll share it with Peggy and everybody I know. So we got you covered. I really appreciate you being here too. So you see this, Kaylee, right? Like, and I think this new moon, um, as we get to the full moon, the readings today have been pretty intense about people coming into their confidence again, their ability to say what they want, say what they mean, and mean what they say, kind of a thing. Um, so it's just going to be a little bit slow. Who's Angel? Angel, I'd like to know. Oh, there's a tower moment. Hold on, Kaylee. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands. Okay. So Kaylee, what's coming in is a change, but it's a good change. Yeah, I want to know what you guys are talking about. You know I like new cards, but I just got a lot of new stuff. Lisa, it was my birthday last Friday, and everybody here was so cool. They gave me messages and presents, and okay, so Kaylee, you've been blocking a lot of things, but something is changing, and it's a good change. So whatever you're planning, this idea, this path, this thing, it's working. Two of wands. Like you get out of your head and into action. Eight of cups. A lot more balance coming in. Yeah, you guys share your TikTok lives with me. I am at True to Soul on TikTok. It's True to It Connections, but I think it's at True to Soul. So, well, um, is this if this is about work, I mean, it's a lot about you being in your head, but it's okay. Like there's an aha moment coming, and I think it's towards the next full moon, which let me look really quick, is going to be August 10th or something. Hold on. What did Lisa say? Yeah, August 9th. By August 9th, I feel like there's a lot opening up for you, Kaylee. 10th, 9th, 10th, yeah. And if does it have to do with work? Yes, in like 90 days. Oh, in 10 days. Oh, wait. We're talking about the moon. Yeah. Something's changing where you're just a lot of new stuff comes in. It could be work or love. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Both. But I feel like it's good and it brings you some balance. Let me clarify a few things for you. Certainly, this tower thing, lots of routine changes. Okay. Well, I feel there's something a little more significant coming, or maybe it's just your change of perspective. Oh, good. Because I feel like it's a good thing. It kind of brings you out of like this mind thing you're doing to yourself. And then I have Three of Swords. But it's got that Taurus Libra energy. Hold on a minute. Nine of Pentacles with Pluto. So yeah, I would just say, just don't worry, don't stress, totally go with the flow. Be Kaylee, be silly, be fun. It's gonna be good. I know, I love it too. Thanks, Meredith. By the way, and here's the Six of Cups too. So I think Kaylee, when this new stuff you're bringing in helps your relationship too, or maybe just how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? Like you feel, um, like you said, more balanced, but a lot more, mm, yeah, a lot more like taking care of yourself. Yeah, okay. I like it. It's little stuff. What we got this big stuff, but then I think it's a good thing. Hi, Conte. Welcome in. That's Trevor. Hey, Trevor. Awesome, you guys. Meredith, while you're home, I know you remember. Ooh, did I pull for Meredith about her work? I think we did. I got the moon and eight of wands. That's all good energy too. Trevor, hey, you guys. Welcome in, Lisa. Thank you for bringing on all your friends. Chantel, welcome in. That's me. That's me, buddy Peggy. Meredith, so awesome. So, Meredith, you find out in a few days? Like, I got the magician on the back, on the bottom when I'm talking to Meredith. All right. Okay, you guys, anybody have any questions? I do numerology cards, as you can see, charms. And if you want to be a member, we have a Zoom meeting on Saturday at 1 where we just like to get real and have fun. And I do readings there too. And we don't gossip, right? We just get down to
We
the
chat and have fun and get to know one another
yeah, exactly. Maybe gossip a little bit.
a little. Just a
Mostly
little.
about me. I tell you all my crazy stories. I'm like, guess what happened? Oh, okay. Let me get a sip of my tea. What'd I do with it? First sip of in 2 hours. Okay, you guys, I can keep going. Let me see what I want to do for y'all. Trevor, do you have a question? Who else came in? Chantel. Oh, thank you. That's a good reminder, Peggy. And again, you guys, the Zoom will be Saturday at 1 p.m. Oh, Lisa. Also, Peggy, Lisa is one of Lindsay's moderators. So you'll see her in there.
Oh, sweet. I
Hmm.
probably have seen her in Lindsay's lives then.
Yes. Yep. And I just love the mediums that she brings in and the really cool people. Let's see. Got Kaylee. Some of Lisa's friends that came in, Trevor, Chantal, do you have any questions? I haven't done my charms in a hot minute. Aw, thank you. So nice. I appreciate it. It's so nice to meet you all on this 22 day. Hashtag 22. Let's see. Oh, Peggy, did you star somebody and I missed it? Oh, Monique. That was so sweet of her.
That was. I have her question for you, so we'll talk after this is over.
Oh, really? She wanted to do it offline?
No, she had to go to work.
Oh, okay.
So I messaged her and got her question.
Lisa gets you all charmed up. That's so cute. I know. Lisa and I definitely speak the same languages. Thank you. Lisa, you're awesome. Well, you guys, I have been on here a couple hours and I keep Peggy tied to a chair while I do this, and I'm not sure if she's liking that so much.
No,
So
I like it. The house is quiet. You've got my full undivided attention.
I know, right? It's quiet here too. You guys, I can't really play music like we do on TikTok because it's YouTube. And they hate that. Did I get Brina? That was did I do her? I don't even know if she's still here. I didn't finish. I didn't finish with Brina. That's what happened. And she might be gone. I don't know what happened. I got all ADD. Yes, Lisa. All right, for real. I'm gonna go back on TikTok. Thank you, Chantel. I appreciate you guys. It's so cool of you to come in. I really, really, it touches my heart. Ah, so sweet. And Lisa, you're welcome to come on here anytime, by the way. Usually Fridays at 1, I'll do interviews with people, and that would be super cool to read with you. So we can do it here and there. But you are my little guiding light, bringing me back to TikTok. I can feel the pull. I might as well get on there before they change it again in September. Maybe Brina will come back. Let's see. She's a 577, I think. She's here. 23.
Yeah, she's here.
I think she's a 577, 14. I mean, aw, she's a butterfly and a magician. 2 chariots and a hierophant. Is that right? Let me make sure. Yeah. Wait. 14 to 7, 8, 9, 18, 19. Yeah. Okay, Brina. I don't know if Lisa's done your numerology, but what I see here is you have the mirror number 10 and 1. I know. I do like TikTok too. And I've been engaging a lot. I haven't been posting or going live, but when you engage, it's still like I haven't grown, but I haven't lost people either. So that's a good thing, right? So, Brina, your main energy number is the butterfly. I love that about you. And it mirrors the magician. So you're really somebody that can go through a lot of endings and kind of reinvent yourself. You're the magician too, so I want you to think of yourself as the butterfly though. Of course I have to doodle. It's just something that takes over me. And then the magician, and then you have the chariot within you twice. And this 5, this old soul. And you're in a year of wait, that was Lisa. Yeah, Brina and this was Lisa is in a year. No, I don't know who that was. Sorry, Brina. You and I are a year and 2 days apart. That's so cool. So for Brina, she is in she's in a 4-year too of empowerment. So Brina, I don't know how much you've done with Lisa and her lives. Is Dawn here? Hey, Dawn. You're never late, babe. Nice to see you. How are you, hon? I have a Zoom Saturday at 1. You got to come. Be a member and come on in. Be a member. Come on. Come on, Dawn. So, is it Brina? Brina, are you still here? Are you aware of your code? I want to read some things to you. I especially want to read the butterfly to you and the chariot, give you a little feel. But do you have a specific question, Brina? Now that I have your numerology, one thing I can tell you, this is a really good year for you to just take charge of all the things that you want to do. How are Brina? How are things at work and relationships? Because this is a year where you can make things happen. Let me read about the year of empowerment for you, because you you have the alchemist in you. You can make things happen, girl. You're very much an old soul, and when you meet people, they're strong, strong connections for you. So I'm curious if you have specific questions. It's okay, Dawn. I'm okay. Okay. Oh, you've never done her numbers before. Well, this is a little messy. I could have been neater about it. But she's a 10, so we could look at her as a butterfly or the magician. And then she's got 2 sevens and a 5. And she's in a year 4 of empowerment. So Brina, I want to read, let me read all your numbers to you, a shorter version, okay? To give you an idea. And I want you to think of tarot too. This is the wheel, the magician, the chariot, and the hierophant. The wheel, things you can, again, reinvent yourself many times, right? The alchemist, the soldier, a lot of past life energy for you, especially with the 5. Yep, it's 10, which we could take to a 1, but it is a mirror number. So your whole code is 10, 1. So you've got to understand there's a lot of both of that in you. And I'll read these to you. 10, 1, 7, 7, 5. And I'm sorry it's so messy. And that's your energy code, and this is the life path for year. So I read a little bit. How will you do on your interview on Monday? I'll pull a couple cards for you, but let me read to you the energy you're rolling around in this year is really about making things happen. So let me read this to you. And I want you to also keep your confidence up, because the astrology right now is kind of beating down on that for everybody. Mercury retrograde in Leo. Um, and there's a lot of retrogrades in astrology happening right now, Brianna. So when you go for the interview, keep your confidence up, um, good communication, make sure there's no misunderstandings. And if you are offered a job, be sure that you review the contract and all of that. Peggy, she wants to know how else you'll do. Pull a card. Okay, hold on. I want to read some more to you, Brina. 4. Empowerment. Okay, Brina, the rest of the year and as you go into this job, preparing to take a step to promote change, empowerment, redirection of energy, shedding relationships that are toxic and unhealthy, fear of the unknown, grounding issues, security issues, control issues, fear of letting go of what you know. But this also is where you take your power back. Okay? Oh, I lost my earpiece. Hold on. So even though you might feel a little I don't want to use the word confident so much, but a little, fearful of the job and the interview and everything. Just yes, yes. I love that you can reinvent yourself. Fake it till you make it, girl. Shoulders back, chest out, chin up, walk in there and keep your confidence going, because this is where you're going to take your power back, initiate change, confronting old patterns and emotions that aren't effective. So you're really working on yourself and it's going to pay off big time. And you're reevaluating a lot of relationships and there's trust issues, but there's a lot of healing coming in for you, okay? Now, let me read to you what the butterfly is like. The wheel. I think it's beautiful. And remember, you're also the magician and all this old soul. Yeah, uh, it is. And it's not only there's four retrogrades happening. So it's really, and let me tell you, if you don't get the job this time, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like let's just take our time with things in all these retrogrades. But this is really a good time for you where you're going to get your power back and next year you're going to really start to find your soul purpose. And what I want you to remember too about the butterfly, it's a beautiful, lovely breath of fresh air. You bring change and acceptance to a world of judgment and harshness. You remind us to be kind, that everything happens for a reason, and trust that you are exactly where you should be. If this butterfly energy is around you, then it will help you navigate a situation with ease and grace. And that's just within you. There's no conflict, there's no confrontation, there's no struggle. Let go and ride the amazing flow of the universe. So this is it's just so beautiful. Well, remember that fear is false expectations appearing real. So it's just false evidence appearing real actually. Let me put Peggy back. Um and I think we all go through that as you're changing jobs and new relationships and um I just want you to really think into taking a deep breath when you go in for the interview. And like I said, even if you're not feeling confident, fake it. Fake it, girl. Fake it. Fake it till you make it. And that's how you just put fear aside, you know? Again, I'm just like shoulders back, chest out, chin up, smiling, shaking hands, knowing that they're lucky to have you at this business, this company. There's the world. 6 of Cups. High Priestess. So that's some big energy coming in. There's some things you're reminiscing about in the past, going back a little bit. I would encourage you to stay in the moment. Just keep staying in the moment. And much like the butterfly is a 10, it becomes a 1. There's a tower again. Um, know that you can really manifest things. There we go. I think things are changing for you big time. And intuitively, you're going to know what it is. And these towers are feeling good to me today. They really are. They're giving people a kick in the butt in a good way. So where you feel a little bit stuck in the past, I think intuitively just there's a knowing that something's changing and don't be afraid of it. This is like, do you see your perspective change here? And that's all you got to do. Fear is just something in our mind. And this is some competition coming in. But in terms of elevating yourself in work, yeah. Yeah, then it's just all false, and trust what you need to do is be the high priestess, you know, like I know I belong here. I know my path. And you might have to learn some more. There could be some competition for the job. Again, if you don't get it, blame it on the retrogrades. But there's good stuff coming. I think you're oh, what's the word I'm looking for all day? You're getting an upgrade. You will be confident. Ah, look, Ace of Swords. See? Truth. Rena, that's truth coming out right there. If
I pulled
Peggy
a
could have,
card.
you pulled a
I,
card? Hold
I
on, I got to
did.
pull one more. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a spread.
Okay.
9 of Pentacles. It works out great. What'd you pull?
Well, this is from the Messages of the Cosmic Oracle.
Okay.
So, and it says a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that.
Mm, exactly. I love that. Faith over fear.
Yes.
And look, I think this is good stuff coming in for you. There's a change. I think it's a good change. And again, if for some reason you don't get this particular job, just keep leveling up. That's the word I'm looking for. Leveling up, leveling up. Even in training and education, because this good stuff's coming. It really is. It's going to light you up. Okay? And yeah, I think that's good since Peggy pulled the oracle card for you. It's just faith over fear is what I would take away from the whole thing. And it feels good. These towers are a little odd that they feel good to me. I'm liking them. We all need a change. I think we've been a little stuck lately, if I can speak for most of us. Okay, did that help? I hope it helped very much. And thank you for coming over. Are you one of Lisa's friends? I'll be sure to catch you in her live too. Yes, let me leave that on top so you can and know that like remember I told you you're the butterfly? Like you can keep reinventing yourself. I know this isn't the butterfly, right? It's not the wheel, but I see where things are changing for you in a good way. I really do. Yeah. So I wish you so much just the best. Very positive vibes coming your way for that job. We have several people, Meredith, Kathy, Brina, several people looking for jobs. So I feel the energy is good for it, you guys. If not for the retrogrades. But again, if it happens, just, if take the lessons you learned from the interviews too to level up, you know. Um, I think we learn you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. I think we learn a lot from things we think we failed at, so to speak, but it's not a failure. It's our way of leveling up. And you're so welcome. I hope yeah, come back and let me know how things are for you. I'll keep you in my prayers, most definitely. Super nice to meet you. I thank all of you for being here. It really is an honor to read for everyone. And you're more than welcome to have Peggy pull cards anytime. I love they asked you that. I think we're good. Yeah, I know. I do too. So we just push through it. Just push through it. Well, good. I love hearing that. I really do. Some days I think even just more exercise for me, getting my body moving helps me feel a lot less stuck, which I think is important right now in these retrogrades and whatever Venus is doing right now. I'm kidding. I guess it's more, it could be those towers, could be the Uranus vibe going on, huh, Peggy? Think
Right.
things are going to change. Yeah, definitely. And the new us, the new everybody's newness is coming out. All right, so I think we'll go ahead and finish today, Peg, and
Sounds
get
good.
ready. Yeah, see you Friday. What am I going to do Friday? Maybe come on camera and we'll talk about remote viewing, the light codes,
Sounds
and
perfect. I love remote viewing.
Oh, should I pick a card now that we think about the whole time? Or that not no, 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 that's
No,
not fair because everybody else is gone.
right.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I didn't know you were still here. Peggy and I are just talking amongst ourselves. Well, come back Friday, you guys, if you'd like. And I'll be here again at 1. And we'll do some remote viewing and some fun stuff you'll like. All right. So much love, you guys. It was so nice meeting many new people. Thank you. Thank you. It was an honor to read for you, honestly. And I'll see you soon. Do come back. Love you guys. Peace.